What is up?
God.
Here we go. We're back. Beautifully timed as Greg gets on. I don't know. There's some weed whacking going on in the background.
Listen, a little too early for my liking.
I thought it was a sewing machine. I wasn't sure what was going on.
We got gardeners gardening, sowers sowing.
Well, you missed this. Before we went live, there was someone, I think, emulating a dog right outside mine, but there was just like some scream barking that was happening. So I get everyone's just really fired up about this Mike Conley moment.
Yeah, I can confirm. I heard that in the background.
Yeah, weird. But how's everyone doing? How are we doing?
Feeling good. Busy day. Some news. No cool cats. Only the ones on big screen, but a lot of good stuff happening today. A lot of exciting stuff, but much to talk about.
What a roller coaster today felt like.
Yeah.
Backdrops, new tech on the platform.
I know. Did who got a pack up in here? Anybody get a pack?
Jesus.
No, just you.
Yeah.
That's right. We wasted the good lotto luck. You know, we got like 11K. Would like to have saved that for a more expensive one.
No, I wasted my luck on the pre-order. I got 4,000.
Yeah. Dan Deef brings up a good point. Greg, thanks for joining us today. I know you probably had like 4 other baseball games to attend to, so we appreciate you sitting this one out or sitting MLB opening day out for us.
It wasn't easy, but what's important? Let me just show you what's important. And I should have had this queued up far before, but that's okay. Here we go. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Nope.
Hold on. Shout out to this account that just posts the same video. Let me just cue it up with music. It's worth it.
I love Ruben's comment here while Greg cues that up. The worst challenge to become a great one. Regrets. I mean, you know what's kind of nuts though? I think as of today, when we looked at it this morning, it costs like $340 to complete the Conley. And then what's this going for, like $225 right now?
Yeah, I just don't understand how people are selling below what you probably paid for. I just don't get that. Like if I did the challenge, I don't know if they just got a bunch in packs and they think they're getting a profit, but I'm like, I'm not putting this below what the average low floor was to accomplish it. I just don't understand how that's happening.
Yeah. And I mean, this goes back to, I was talking about it this week, and I don't think we've talked about it on air, but like what was happening with the Kevin Durant seeing star moment and how the community was just kind of rallying behind this like 69 420. Like that's what we're gonna list it at. And like whatever. I mean, it's funny because it's 69 420. But I understand the thought process behind it. But what it was like a reminder that we
control it.
Yeah. And I think we forget that too. And I know there's like hundreds of thousands, so it's not like the 70 of us right now that control it, but that it is us that like set the price.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think like if everyone needs to sign like a blood oath, like, hey, we spent $340 on this Mike Conley. At minimum, it's got to be $341.
Yeah.
The funny thing about rallying around a specific price, like the 69 420, is that they're ultimately just going to sell in chronological order. First of all, they're not going to sell, but in theory, if you want, if that's the floor, they're just going to sell. Like the first serial is going to sell first, second serial is going to sell second.
Yeah.
Or what's realistically going to happen are people going to start undercutting because they want it to actually sell, and then we're back to where we are.
Right. But so I guess we should be talking about the Conley moment a little bit. The fact that the technology, I feel like Greg, this is like I imagine you were the most excited person ever to see this today.
First of all, I think we got to give some credit where it's due to our fabulous Discord who alerted at least me to it. I hadn't seen it before. I'm trying to see who the first person that posted it was.
I don't know how to do this, but do you guys know how to put something in the background? I've been trying to do it on private chat, like no one's paying attention to me. I'm like,
so there's too much. I'm too flustered. There's gardeners and sowers, and
just gonna let everyone know.
Players are narrating. There's so much going on.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Greg's gonna hate that though.
I hate it. We're so past the All-Star pack or Rising Star pack. Oh my.
Back to the
future. Is this a throwback show? TBT. Shout out to Anthony Duran, Lakers 24. I think that was the first person who popped in the Discord. But the fact that Mike Conley's moment is narrated by him.
Yeah.
Let's get. I saw that this morning, Mike.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's pull up the moment because it's fun. It's a new thing,
Right, I got it right here.
Greg is an owner of this moment now.
Ooh,
we were both hunting it at 70. We saw it right around 70 for a while, like right when it hit, and I think people hadn't paid attention, and eventually Top Shot tweeted it out showcasing this new moment, and so let's
down to 145 right here. Oh, but you know what though? Hold on. Let me
with the sound.
Yeah, let me stop this for 1 second.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, I think there's some fun value to it. It's pretty nice that it's the first one. So, but again, this should be higher than the challenge cost.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing, people?
All right, we should be able to hear it now.
Interesting though. I'll let this play first. You gotta click on it, right?
Let's do it.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
You guys can't hear it?
No.
It's the sound's coming through, but it's super quiet.
It might be just coming from your headphones. It's actually your mic is actually picking it up. Oh, Tony D, there you go. That was me. Glad to be part of the Discord. Appreciate you for putting that in there.
All right, that wasn't nearly as successful as we wanted it to be. And now I can just hear Mike Conley.
Anyways, he talks about the moment. He talks about what happens. This was something someone else mentioned. I think it might have been in the Discord, or maybe Greg and I were just chatting about it. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, too bad that moment wasn't like Anthony Edwards' dunk. To talk about what happened in that moment, because this one he's like, I caught the pass, I saw the lane was open, I decided to drive, so I had to do a spin move, and then I tossed it up to Rudy Gobert. Anytime you can toss it up to 7-footer, that's a smart move. It's like all of that.
Yeah.
And then it gets into a little bit of the interesting nuggets. Was like my first all-star game, 14th year in the league, and finally make an all-star team. It was something that's going to be attached to my legacy forever. Like, that was really cool, rather than him talking about the moment, which I think they should do, like Steph talking about history. Yeah, I had to do it because LeBron did it and he's trying to steal it. I've been doing it longer than him. I don't know, like there would have been something more fun if it were a cooler moment, but at least it was time back to, it's kind of nice, 14th year in the league, finally makes an all-star team. So it kind of gave me a little like, oh, that's nice,
I'm with you though too. Like, it would be like if it was the Anthony Edwards moment, like that rising star moment, and he was just like, yeah, I was thinking I could just jump over him, like some sort of commentary. He was like, I was trying to commit a murder today. Like,
I was trying to catch a body. I said, who wants this? And I just went after it.
Yeah.
Like I was either going to get fouled or someone was going to leave on a stretcher. Yeah. And someone's going to do that. Like if it was Garnett, run it back Garnett moments.
Oh my God. A run it back Garnett moment that's just like bleeped out.
Yes. Top Shot. Listen here. Run it back Kevin Garnett commentary moment will explode.
Yes.
It will be the bestseller moment that you have on the platform for sure.
It's like 3 actual words come out.
That or a Barkley.
Barkley would be great too. Yeah. I love a Deep Threats comment right here, or Yuta narrating getting smashed on.
Poor guy.
That would be so funny.
It's interesting though with Conley, especially. You're seeing it right now. Like it started at like 180, I think, and then dipped all the way down to 70. Popped all the way back around 4 p.m. Pacific to like 200, and it was going up towards 250. It's dropped now, and it looks like it's the perpetual undercutting is happening because now it's down to 149. Oh, wow. With a ton below 200. So, I mean, I think I picked this up just on the rise. I was like, I just want a piece of it. I don't think this has long-term value, this one specifically. It's going to totally depend on how many of these they have in the chamber, how often they're going to do it. The Mike Conley narrating his assist is probably not going to hold value because of what you guys are talking about. Like when they get Shaq to narrate one, or like Garnett or whatever it's going to be. So, I don't know. I didn't think it would crash this fast, but it looks like it's crashing literally as we speak.
It went down. It was like at 200, like 30 minutes
crashing
ago.
Hard. It's crashing hard right now.
But who's taking this loss? Like, who wants to just lose money? I don't know.
Everybody's panicking right now.
Based on my last 2 months of Top Shot, I definitely want to lose money.
I do think, I mean, and I think this is more than just the Conley moment. I think anytime someone sees their numbers going down a little bit, there's just like everybody loses it and there's like, I don't want to get caught holding the bag. And maybe it's because this is so new. And you've had people publicly say things like someone's going to get caught holding the bag. That every time we see it go down, we kind of lose it and flip it.
I guess you're right. It's context, right? Like if you did pay $350 for it and you're like, I at least want to have 100 out of it before if it drops to like people in the chat saying maybe it ends up at 60 or something, they'd rather have that than just, but to me, I'm like, it's not that much of a difference. I'd rather just hold it and see what happens.
Yeah, and I understand the pieces around the challenge reward dipping. Like that makes sense to me. You don't need that Jakob
Right.
anymore.
Yes.
But for the reward to dip as aggressively as it does, it's kind of
I don't understand that.
I mean, that's partially the reason I bought the Conley is because I had the Karl Anthony Towns that I sold for $75, I think, and which is now selling for like 10 or less. Yeah. So that was the majority of what I spent on it. So that's why I felt fine picking up the reward.
Yeah.
This is an interesting, or is it? Oh, Jason Cabrera. When LeBron Seeing Stars drops, Conley will dip. Do you guys think that LeBron's reward will be narrated? I'm gonna say hard no.
Yeah.
Nah.
And the reason is in what world would Top Shot put out a Mike Conley narrated moment to try to get headlines before they put out a LeBron narrated moment?
Right. I mean, this almost seems like it is like a flare going up to the rest of the NBA players being like, hey, this is pretty cool what Conley did. Would you be down to this? It's almost like more of an advertisement to them, I would think. I mean, no disrespect to Mike Conley, but I just
a little disrespect.
I can't just say something disrespectful and then say no disrespect.
A little disrespect.
It was quite a bit. But okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. It's like I'm imagining Tyrese Halliburton being like, why did you get me to do it? I would, or Josh Hart, like, I'll narrate all the moments. Like he's in, right? Like it's a little like, wow, that's cool. How can I do it? But LeBron being like, oh, I wasn't the first.
I see Keaton's comment too. Chances of Jokic narrated moment for Cool Cats. I'm of the mind that we won't see a bunch of this for a while, right? Like I think this was supposed to be, hey, look, here's something pretty cool we're going to be able to do in the future, which I do think is really cool. But for it also to come in a common was interesting to me, like to not save that for a rare moment, right? I mean, I guess it's a reward, but it's still listed as a common was interesting.
That must have been the narrative was like, this is going to be a surprise for everyone. And it's going to be really cool. Also, like we talked about the challenge, we kind of just shit all over it. It was like, we called it the baby challenge. It was like, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, joke's on you, something pretty cool is going to come with it. So,
yeah. Ooh, this is a good question that I wouldn't be able to answer, but I'll share it. So that narration is on the platform, not tied to the blockchain, right? Couldn't they theoretically add this kind of thing to all moments like badges?
I was actually just going to ask you guys that. I was looking at it and like, this one is so much more embedded in the moment itself, which feels like it's probably going to be harder to do retroactively, but maybe not. I don't know enough about coding and tech and all that. But the badges are like more on like
the website,
the site itself, versus the moment. But
they're almost like filters, the badges, right? Like you can identify things quicker. I think this is, again, I don't know. I think it is tied to it because of how it's embedded in there, and you can click on the moment to see it, and it's part of the whole thing. Like you're watching the moment with the narration versus like I don't think they're separate. So I think it would be tough if they went back and tried to add them to all of them. They've got to it's got to be something they do going forward.
I agree. The chat is just no hat today. No hat tonight.
Only in the morning. Shout out to the Air Mags though. Back to the Future, Marty McFly.
Hey, listen, we're 13 minutes in. We didn't do any business. So do us a favor. If you haven't had a chance to like the stream yet, we have to do that, right? Because we have a 50% rule and we are not at 50%. So go ahead and like the stream. You can follow us at Top Shot Takes, and you can join the Discord, which I didn't add to the show notes yet, but I'll do that eventually. So do us a favor and like the stream because, get more eyeballs on this baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll be curious to see I'll continue to monitor the Conley moment because I'm fascinated by what it's going to do price wise.
I got a question for you, Mike.
So will I, because I was up almost $100 and now I'm down like $7 in the and I took a shit. And even when I was taking a shit, I was watching it like a hawk. Anyway,
Mike, what price would it take for you to jump in and buy that Conley? If it did.
Dude, I honestly like $18.
What? No
I
way.
don't want it. I don't want it.
Come on, everyone. If it dips to like 20, we got to buy it and gift it to Mike, and just,
Yeah.
you can
I
just
will.
put it in his account. If
I'll
gifting
do it.
is, I would say, look, I was gonna buy it at 70. I think it's gonna live right around there.
I do too. I think it was like projected to be around like in the 60s.
18. Jesus.
I just like to me there's not an appeal.
The disrespect
I
for
know.
Mike Conley.
I don't know. I mean, I actually do like Mike Conley as a player.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For some reason, the whole challenge just pissed me off. I didn't like the price of it was so nuts for it to be what it was going to be. It just felt like anytime I felt bad, people were like, "Oh, I got one more moment to complete the Mike Conley challenge." What do you think about that? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for you. You're completing a challenge, but this is an
Let
L.
the people have their moment. They're enjoying it. They might like Conley a lot. The funny thing I think about is Conley. We forget he came in with Greg Oden, right? They played together at Ohio State.
Ohio State,
and I'm like, that's crazy. And he's in his 14th year making an all-star team. And like, he's done his work with the Grizz and all that. But man, 18. That's
no,
rough.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else is in the like. I'm sure there are other moments right now listed at like 60 or 70 that I would take over the Conley. That is disrespectful.
If it ever dropped to 18, Greg and I would buy every single one available and just own them all and control the price.
At what point do I sell mine?
$18.
18. I'll take that $100 loss any day.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it from you. No, this is Kyle is right here. There's a lot of PJ commentary in the chat right now, and it is not great. PJ is letting me down. I'm afraid to look at his stats right now. And if you are in the Discord, you know that I am continuing to play him in daily fantasy sports. So I believe in PJ. And he's whatever. PJ's doing okay. I'm all right. Anyways, no more PJ talk. No more PJ talk.
Ooh,
Greg, I know
pulled an Anthony Edwards dunk.
Oh, hell
Will
yeah.
McNeil, nice. There we go.
Congrats. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Neil Diamond Hand says, get a half a series once the bonus instead. That's what I'm talking about.
That one's so cheap. I saw you pull it up. I've been eyeing it for so long. It's severely underrated, like an undervalued.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you guys are all here right now too for this. Like I'm having a tough time pulling the trigger on anything because it does feel like it's still going to dip a little bit further.
I'll give you a perfect example. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Yeah.
Also, did Greg froze on my screen or no?
Oh, no. Yeah, he's definitely frozen.
He's
definitely frozen.
He is holding that pose.
We're gonna let's get him into the solo layout. There we go, baby. Yeah.
Just show the people how our brains work. I thought you were gonna take him off the screen, and you're like, no, I'm putting him full. We're going full.
I should keep him. I should take him off the screen though. That's really funny.
Anyways,
Lamar is a clown.
Now I see him back.
I keep waiting for him to come back. That's why I didn't want to like fully boot him. But
all right. Anyways, so THT, as we know, was over $200, and there was only like 1,000 of them for sale. Like there was still 10,000 plus to be minted. He's dropped to like $75, and I am so tempted to just be like, just get one. You'll have a THT. Just get one. I actually tried. There was like one that was like a serial of 100, and it sold for 100 on the dot. Like it was a serial 101 for 100. I was like, oh, let me try and scoop. Didn't happen. It's at 75, but why don't we click on it and then go to evaluate? Because you can see there's still like 9,000 of these things that are going to be put into packs. That's the problem I have. And I'm like, is there going to be in these pre-order packs that get delivered? Is there going to be a bunch of these? Is it going to start dropping? Are people still scared? I don't know. I feel like this might drop. Like he's not playing. The Lakers are not looking great right now.
I know. And I thought he was going to just fill up the stats with everybody out. And it's not really. He's
not there yet. He still needs a lot of time. And like, honestly, he needs that time when it's not like we're still trying to be competitive. I speak for the Lakers organization. We're still trying to be competitive. And he's just not that guy. Like if he was on a team that was just like the Rockets, let's tank, he'd be probably putting up like 18 a game because they're just like, who gives a shit? But I don't know that I want to get it. 75 is it was over 200 like a week and a half ago. It started to dip a little bit more, but now it's down to 75. So I'm going to keep my eyes on it. I think it hovers at like 50 once more of those go out.
Derek just said, wait, you will be able to scoop a good cereal at 50.
Exactly what I was thinking, at 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tommy just said too. Just saw THT go for 50. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of where I'm at with a lot of the stuff that I'm looking at. Which again, I'm sure this will inevitably like bite me in the ass where I wait too long and then it starts to go back up again. But it just feels like there's opportunity for it to continue to go down. I mean, you're seeing it happen with the Conley in real time. Like,
yeah,
people are just in a weird headspace right now.
And I see some people in the chat just calling out like THT's not that good. Yeah, he's not that good. He's good. He has potential, but it's Lakers. We pump our guys up, man. Lakers Twitter is crazy. So I get why it's hovering at that price. It's probably about right, I would say, but I think the market will probably dip it down slightly to 50 to 60 maybe, or I'm hoping, and I'll grab it at that price.
Yeah, I think you're right too. Also, let's say what's up to Bobby Bell. I see Bobby in there.
Bobby Bell.
I see Bobby in the chat. Randall Wilder would rather get a bag of weed than get stuck holding a crappy rookie. I know. I mean, the rookie thing. Oh, Tom Sylvia too. I got a PJ for 20. Yeah, the rookie thing is so interesting. Like I know we've been texting a little bit about that, Dustin. Are there like any specific rookies right now that you've been like eyeing? Not necessarily, maybe not to buy, but just like price range you've been looking at?
I was looking at, oh man, I'm blanking now because I'm thinking of a lot of the guys that you talked about, like Xavier Tillman and Beef Stew. Who was I looking at? I was looking at Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew there was.
I was looking at his. So he hasn't gotten a ton of minutes and super raw, but like multiple badges, 144. I think he was the number 5 pick in the draft.
Yeah, I think so.
He went to Chino Hills with LaMelo. Like I remember him being young just because I'm out here on the West Coast. So I remember him being talked about, went to SC. Like he hasn't even touched his potential whatsoever. Like that one I'm eyeing. If it dips to like close to 100, which it might, I don't know, it's out of 4,000. Maybe it won't, compared to like THT, which is out of 12,000. Mm-hmm. This is one I might scoop up soon. I think he has potential. And like, I'd be okay taking a risk on it.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I've been eyeing too. And the other one, the Orlando Magic are such an interesting team to follow right now, just because they're
letting everyone run. They got rid of everyone to let everyone run. Yeah.
And Okiki has looked like legit in his minutes. And so he's someone that I've been eyeing too. And I know he's another one I'm going to wait too long on. Isaiah Stewart's another one.
Probably already waiting long on Chuma. I know Mario pulled one in his pack, so he was pretty stoked about that.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. These are some of the guys that I'm looking at. And I know I talk about rookies quite a bit in the morning, and mainly just because there's been so much excitement around them. And then it felt like we went too far one way, and now we're kind of coming back the other way, where there does seem to be some sneaky value in some of these. Yeah.
Like here's what I'll say about Onyeka, and Bobby will know this. I am one of the guys I will not give up on a rookie. I will not give up on a 19-year-old guy, especially if they're that high of a pick. I'm at top 5. I'm going to wait till they're 23 to say they're an absolute bust. If they're showing potential, obviously there's been guys like Anthony Bennett and stuff I get. But when these guys I know they have potential. Like I've seen him ball. The dude can play. Like he's just got to kind of figure it out and needs time. He needs time. He's young and raw. Like that's why I'm like, can we pull up his moment? It's pretty nice too. That's why I'm like, I'm interested in that one and seeing where he goes.
Oh, nice putback. Oh, just kind of ripped that from. Who did he rip that from?
It's like athletic.
Royce O'Neal? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what he becomes, but if it dips to close to 125 under that, I might take a risk and see what happens.
I mean, these are the flyers I like taking, where it's, there's still a lot of unknown when you're seeing, I don't know. I mean, I keep talking about Peyton Pritchard because he's on the Celtics, but like, I think Peyton Pritchard is probably going to be like a nice rotational guy. I just don't. Yeah. I don't think there's a ceiling there, which is.
Well, I mean, I watched a lot of him at Oregon. The dude can drain from deep, but I don't know that he's gonna. He might be like a Redick someday, maybe like a guy that's consistent that can get you drain threes in the right scenario. He'll be a guy that maybe that's his ceiling, his absolute ceiling. But that's why I'm like this dude was drafted number 5 overall. Like
right,
and I know that everyone makes the draft saying it wasn't a huge draft, it wasn't that deep, but like. There's some players in this. This turned out to be a pretty decent class. Just because we didn't see them play as much doesn't mean that they can't ball. So
definitely, Greg, welcome back.
Hey, thank you. It's chaos right now. As a gardener, I couldn't even hear you guys as a gardener. My cat's stepping on the keyboard. My computer shut down. But thank you to Aaron. I appreciate that.
We missed you.
That was my softball nickname for a long time.
I also saw Aaron said that they won those shoes, by the way, in 2016, which is amazing, and I'm jealous. That is a huge W. Good for you.
Wow. Have you guys been hearing any of this rumor? I see Daniel D in the chat. Shout out Daniel D. That you'll have to hold a rare moment to be eligible for a legendary pack. Have you guys? I haven't heard anything about that.
I have, yeah. I've read that. They've never like fully confirmed it, I don't think, but they've unless something's happened more recently. But I know they were like maybe in a lot of the office hours. They're like maybe you'll have to own something rare for legendary, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, it's just that's the time of day. But no, it's something. It's interesting, and like it's tough to force you to buy or force a new collector to buy a $200+ moment to then have access to buy $1,000 pack.
Right. But that is tough.
I guess from a bot protections perspective, I mean, I don't know. There's got to be other ways.
I mean, good news is if you wait like another week or two, that rare moment might be like $50-$60. So
true.
It won't be as that expensive.
You could get that, or you could get 7 Conleys at that time. I
want to share this comment from Jason. THC's best asset is the Lakers jersey. Not wrong. Not wrong, but he's got potential. Stop hating.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I want to check Conley's one more time. All right, so it's come back up to 197. So.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It was down to 125, and now it's that. Put it above what you paid for it. Like,
wait, 197?
Yeah.
Wow, this is my emotions. I can't take this.
Yeah. Wait, how much did you snag yours for, Dunbar?
So I stared at it for when it was at 70. I stared at it for 30 minutes like a jackass. And then then when it hit 80, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. And I could not land it until it was like 130. So but I did happen to randomly, I got like serial 1269. Nice. So so I feel good about that, but I don't know. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
I see this comment from Andy, which is a shot to my heart. Quickly, he's down to 499. Woo.
Ooh, baby. That's whatever though. I like Quickly.
That's the thing. I stopped checking his price like the day after it because I was like, it's gonna keep dropping.
Yeah.
But if that goes even lower, I might just buy another and just this is a good point too. Okwango is only 18% in circulation right now.
Wow.
So there's still a lot more to be put in pack. I mean, it's only at a 4K, but still quite a bit more to put in pack.
I might be opening one in a little bit.
You lucky bastard.
I know. Greg, I know you had a couple things too that you also some bullet points you wanted to go through.
I wanted to talk about the pack drop and how they combine too. I don't know if you guys touched on that when I was gone for 30 minutes because my computer shut down, but no, it was interesting that they combined. I think this was the first time they left the marketplace open when a pack drop was happening, right?
It's just limited to the 60-minute marks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. And I know we've talked about that live token site before, but this was the first time it felt like there were deals flying in and all the bots or whoever is commandeering that site, they couldn't necessarily keep up.
Right.
So I spent the majority of my day looking at that. I did get one. I got a Wiseman at 30. I got a 3,000 serial Wiseman for $30. Which wasn't a steal of the year, but it was, not terrible. Well,
you got a Wiseman in your collection. I don't. Yeah. That's nice.
That is a nice one.
At a good price.
Why is he good? I'm joking.
Yeah, I was wondering this too. Randall said the market was open during the pre-order too, but this one, for this to be like a current drop where actual moments were happening, that's pretty cool. And it sounded like it went pretty seamlessly too. It didn't sound like there were too many mistakes, or I didn't see a lot of people in the Discord being like, I got to check out and then got screwed. So for them to be able to go through 50,000 packs in a couple hours, I think less than 2 hours, right?
Yeah. It was actually like 4 flames. That's why I was shocked that I got
it. Wiseman's right there, Cody Zeller.
A lot of good comments coming in the chat.
This is good. Also, I've been seeing a lot of this in the chat too. Has there been rumors of Easter packs? Have you been hearing that? I haven't heard any of that.
No, I haven't.
I hope not. I don't. I don't need to be worried about packs on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
I got
What
family
does an
stuff.
What does an Easter pack look like? I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's themed to like what?
The
Bunnies?
rappers. Yeah,
Jesus.
bunnies.
Or Jesus.
Yeah, just a cross on it.
But yeah, it seemed to be a pretty seamless pack, and for it to happen in the middle of the day and only like a half hour notice, there were still 130,000 people in line. So again, for everyone panicking about the market, 130,000 people lined up to give them $9.
They're doing okay.
Yeah,
They're doing okay.
Well, and it's important to note that the pre-order packs tapped out at 325,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's at 325,000 plus, so I'm assuming it's probably within there, or else they would have listed the exact number, right? Like, it can't. It's probably not 400K, or else they would have said it. So it's probably like 326 or 3.
Yeah, something like that.
Really close, and they're like, put it there. It's clean enough.
Yeah, because I'm sure they have to deal with like whatever errors came in as well, to like people who weren't able to check out. So
shout out to
Caesar. Jesus back. Jesus Shuttleworth.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. I know somebody asked for the link. I dropped that for the Discord. I dropped that into the chat. We'll put it in the show notes after the fact too.
Yeah, and people are asking in the chat too, who got a pack? Mike got a pack.
Yeah.
Mike was successful. At least one of us got one.
It's happening.
I tried.
And I think I can't tell you flipping me off. What was that? Oh, you were pointing at me.
Sorry. I was trying to figure out which finger to use.
And I think we're going to have, we might have a couple guests join too, to open some packs in a little bit. So that'll be good. Be excited to do that.
Yeah. I need to see some packs opened. I'm so jealous. I just wanted to rip something open, but
yeah. It needs to happen soon.
What it means is I'm just going to end up buying something on the marketplace because I'm so jealous.
That is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Did you guys pick anything up today in the massive sale?
I have a question for you, Mike. I know you looked at the Dame this morning.
Uh-huh.
The cars shot that we've talked about, where there's like cars in the background. Do you know what that price was? Because it was at 20 when I almost bought it.
Let me show you right now. It was.
Did you buy it today?
Yeah, for $20.
Oh, Jesus.
That was the one thing I bought today.
My God. Yeah, I looked at it earlier today and I was like, you know what? I feel like I need this in my collection. And I was going to buy it and I was like, I wonder if it went down with all this stuff happening. It was at 20 and I wanted to check. So I was like, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
How was your cereal at that? I'm going to buy it now. We should all just buy it.
I think it was at 17, actually, where I saw it was at 17. And then I got a sub 10,000 cereal. So 9,539 for $3. So I just was like, yeah, so 35K Dame was down to 16. Yeah, I just glanced at it. I was on my way to work and I was like, oh, I wonder what's on there. And I'm like, I was talking about this moment this morning. Yeah. And I also thought like that would be, instead of giving away a Zubats or a Dwayne Bacon, like every once in a while to be able to give away a cool moment like that. Because I think I have one or two of those already. Yeah. From packs. But I love that moment.
Well, that's what I had thought about when we were doing, Greg and I talked about this and I was like, this DeAndre Hunter is like $7. This Drew Holiday is like $7. And I bought them all thinking we're going to give away these on the show. So it's like good players. And then the floor rose and they were all like $25. I sold them all immediately.
Daniel D. Dustin, Top Shot gods don't like reveal all. That's why.
That's why I took the L in the pack drop. Yeah. I know.
Shout out Daniel D. for the super chat.
Appreciate it, Daniel D.
We appreciate that. Yeah, did you guys scoop anything else during
I'm looking at a Dame right now. Jesus.
I got the Wiseman and then I got the Conley. Could have been a steal and could have been the worst purchase of my career. We don't know yet.
Either way, it's kind of cool to have. I'm still, I think it's a win. Even though Mike thinks it's a gigantic L, it's still a win.
I agree with both of you. I do think that it's not like I don't think it has the potential to go far past 200 now that it's been there and dropped. But long term, I don't think it's going to hold the value it has. As soon as they get another, with all due respect to Mike Conley, a better player to do it on a more memorable moment, then I think Conley's back down to nothing. So it depends if they have any more in the chamber that they're waiting to release, or is it something that's only going to exist on challenge rewards for a while? We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got to say too, this take right now isn't going to make any sense, but if this wasn't a challenge reward, I think I'd be more into it. I think I'm just so angry about this challenge in general.
My goodness.
I just, if this like was in a pack and you landed this in a pack and you had no idea like that, to me, I just would have been more excited about it. But I am happy for the people that did spend $340 to complete the Mike Conley challenge, that when they got that, they were also given this extra boost. That's really cool for everybody that completed it. I do think that is cool. But
I'm sharing this. I apologize. I'm just taking shots. I don't actually know the players. What I should have said is a more memorable, iconic moment.
Yeah. I know. I like Mike Conley. I really do like Mike Conley. I don't know. I just don't like this challenge.
You know what? I was going to buy that Dame. There's 16,000 of them still in packs, so I'm going to wait now.
Yeah, you can wait. Yeah.
Can we do a hot take segment?
Oh, let's go.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
I think that, so my hot take, which I think is pretty obvious, but as soon as we get those pre-order packs, there's 325,000. We'll say clean 325,000.
Yep.
3 moments per pack, right?
Almost a million.
Yeah. So 975,000 new moments will be in people's hands. I think we will see for the first time consistent $2 and $1 moments. And I think that is all by design from Top Shot, which is smart, because when the new users come in, all these they have a point of entry to build up a collection.
No, I think that's right. I think all of your Daniel Tice's will be back down around like $2 or $3.
I would love to see it. I will buy up so many moments just to have in my collection if they drop to $1 or $2. It would be awesome, but it would scare a lot of people. That's for sure. The other thing we have to think of, how many people are going to hold their packs, right? Not open them. So it's not going to be, or people don't get to them. They bought it. They forgot about it. There's a lot of casual users too that aren't like talking about it and checking the market every 2 hours.
All right, Brandon, let's talk in 5 days or whenever we get the pre-orders.
But no, I would be down to see it.
Or it's like obvious.
I think he meant it's like sad. Like it's because now all the moments are going to be.
it's a wet.
Can you go to 50 cents on this? Can you do 50 cents? No,
not yet.
I love that.
Not until Plumlee makes the record.
Yeah, and a deep threat just says, what does the $2 floor do to the rest of the market, though? I do think overall that is good, right? Because it is by design, but I think it goes back to what, Greg, you've been banging that drum for a while about how like the 15K, the 12K, all of those LEs that have been limited edition now, those go back to having like a higher value because of that. I do think that's true. Yeah.
That would be my guess as well. The ones that you would expect to be expensive will probably still retain value, but the ones that are, super common, they should be a lower price.
Yeah, it separates the floor from the stars. Like that, the gap will widen, which is cool because when you get a pack and you get a star, so you're just almost so much more excited.
Right.
But Top Shot has said as much that they want consistent. I mean, it's the only way that they'll be able to have consistent packs available for anyone and everyone.
Right.
Is if the value of the pack is not necessarily guaranteed to be more than what you're paying.
Yeah. And we talk about this a lot, where if your entry point is a $35 Robin Lopez, like that sucks. Like that's not how you want to get started. I feel like I always dunk on Greg's favorite moments, and that wasn't intentional. But
yeah,
it's a great moment, by the way.
I told you, I spent a lot more than 35 on one, but not because it was Robin Lopez, but because it was owned by Terrence Ross, and I wanted to have that blockchain,
which
coupling,
work, right?
Which did not
work. Backfired in a big way.
Like I said, I love losing money. It's my favorite hobby this month.
But I do think like this is ultimately good, and that the entry point should be a little bit cheaper, and that. Well, I assume that will get more users in, more like on the fence users, like, oh, I can actually spend like $15 to get in.
Yeah, maybe that's when they'll get out of beta, is they want, like you're saying, Greg, they want to put all these moments out so that the floor is an actual floor for entry level people jumping in. So when they go wide and people are coming in and they're doing actual promotions in the playoffs, I still hope, fingers crossed for the playoffs, that people are coming in and saying, oh, cool, I can buy $1 or $2 moments, $3 moments. It's the floor isn't $9, $10, $12. Because if you're just a new user and you want to buy something, you're thinking, I have to spend $9 on a Robin Lopez. I don't want to grab that. And if I got to do a Dame, I got to pay 21. Like maybe that drops to 10.
I think, and Derek, I like this comment. When I first started, you bought the low price moments to sell and level up for better moments. This will allow for this to happen for new users.
Yeah. And it's honestly better for all of us, because then there's a whole new batch of buyers and they want the moments that we already own, right?
Sorry, Ruben. I drink a shot every time Dunbar closes and opens the window.
Well, now that I know that, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk.
Oh, and Bazooka Tom was at Coors Field today to watch the Rockies jump to first place in the NL West. I just want to say, and I'm being someone from Boston who goes to Fenway quite a bit. I think Coors Field might be the coolest place to watch a baseball game.
It's probably the best place to catch a home run ball.
That's very true, but it's just beautiful there.
Hold on. I gotta share my.
What do we got? You got sound?
Yankees lose. Yankees lose.
Big Poppy, baby.
Best account on Instagram.
Yeah, I like it. All right, what else we got here before? I thought I had a comment I was supposed to share and I missed it. Greg, was there something else too? I know you had multiple bullet points, so I didn't want to skip over them. But if you don't have anything, I'm sorry for putting you on the spot right now. You're also muted.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
I do have one more thing. It's I know we're excited about like UFC. Today's MLB opening day. We're obviously not getting NFTs anytime soon from them, unfortunately. But I did find a new site that is something we should all be excited about. We have NBA Top Shot. This is NBA Low Shot. It is the worst moments from NBA history.
Pretend to own the worst moments from NBA history. Okay.
Yeah. So we got, again, relatively new to basketball, but you guys probably
this is your wheelhouse.
This is my wheelhouse. Everything is a very affordable price of $0, where our Top Shot accounts might be in a few months. Slam Miss. I don't know. You guys probably know these better than I do.
I know all of these.
That Westbrook's a great one, Greg. You should pull that one up and see if you can. It's right there. West of Walkbrook. He just doesn't dribble for like 5 steps. And the entire Warriors team is like, what's going on? Call travel because the rest didn't call it.
Oh, man.
I did.
So funny.
So Kelsey said, I think if you purchase it, send you a certificate. I did purchase one, which in retrospect was probably stupid because I gave them all my information and my address. And all they did was send me a GIF, like a literal GIF file that I downloaded. But had to do it. Had to do it for the
Jokic one. Mike, you need the Jokic where he breaks the mic.
Jokic is the best.
How can you not love that guy?
He's like a child. I love it.
Yeah,
I saw Mark Cuban tweeted about that today, right? And
well, it says a Mark Cuban company up top.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what that is, but anyway, yeah. So if anyone, I have a couple of these. If anyone's looking for them, we'll off market a good price.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that. Should we rip some packs? Are we at the pack ripping part of the segment? Is that what the people want?
I want to see some moments. I'm excited. I need to see something.
All right. I know we've got someone who's thinking about joining. So I'm gonna send that DM right now. There we go. It's Ryan from the Discord.
They're also saying it was his April Fool's joke, Neil Diamond Hands.
Oh, great. So they have my information, and it was just an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
Also, saying they should have Gobert COVID. He touched all the mics. Good one.
I think that's a little too soon still.
Yeah, too soon. And then we also, I got to check. I think there's someone who lives in this apartment that is also going to open one who managed to get one today. So
nice. You got your landlord on board.
Yeah. Hold on.
I have a question while we're doing that, Mike. Yeah. I want to talk about your boy Buddy Hield because I've got a opposite take on Buddy Hield. You're pretty hot on him, and I know he's hitting and he's doing all this stuff. Buddy Hield is like 28 years old.
But he's not young.
He's not, like, people forget he played 4 years in college. is he just is what he is? Like, is he priced appropriately? Because I don't know. Like, maybe he goes to team and he contributes, but I think he kind of is who he is at this age.
So my biggest thing is I'm sorry, I saw Derek's comment. Sorry. My thing with Buddy, I think I was a little bit higher on Buddy when I thought he was going to get traded. I was excited for him to get on a playoff team and like rip threes. I think anybody who is like decent in not decent, but like he's a good player. I think if he got moved to a team that was a little bit more relevant, I think there's some value on that for it to be that cheap for his first moment, right? Because it was like sub 100 now.
Yeah, it's a 98. I just looked right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at there on that. But no, you're absolutely right.
I just that was my beef, was like, he's not, if he was 22, 23, I'm like, okay, he still hasn't touched his potential, but I think he's like 28 now, right?
Yeah, he is old. Yeah, he is old. You're absolutely right. All right.
We like basketball. What do you want?
Here we go.
That was the one thing.
Yeah, we got Ryan. Ryan's about to jump on and rip a pack. Before we rip packs, hey, it is really important that we like the stream. So if you're watching right now, we're right around 50%, but I'm nervous. It stresses me out. So if you get a chance, just go ahead, like the stream, subscribe, hit the noti bell, all those fun stuffs. All right, plug is over. We got Ryan here. Ryan, active member in the Discord. Been here for a while. How we doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to open some packs and finally, I'm in Ireland, so the time's sort of a bit different. So I had a nice power nap. It's nice. What time is it here? It's 2 a.m. So ready to go.
Oh. Dude, this is
got the Spurs jersey on. Who
I know.
Who are we representing?
DeMar. I was trying to track down an Aldridge one.
I swear to God,
I actually think I was one of the first ones to get you triggered of Aldridge in the chat, and I was gonna get some like paper and like make a fucking film, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have lost my damn mind.
I know it would have been good meme, but too much effort.
So Ryan, tell us a little bit before we rip this open. Like, give us your Top Shot background. How long you been rocking with it?
I honestly think it's my month anniversary today. I'm
wow.
pretty sure it was like the first of March, or 1st or 2nd of March. I saw it and I just I texted one of my friends plays I don't know if he does now, but he plays basketball for Ireland, and I was like, dude, you need to get on this shit. So then he like reluctantly got on. I was like watching videos nonstop, and then he got a Rising Star pack and I didn't. So I've only got like I've gotten obviously the pre-order pack. I got this pack, a Seeing Stars pack, I think, and one of the stress tests from last time as well.
All right.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So I've just been watching like the Mike's Morning Marketplace is like my afternoon. Like I have my lunch, have it on in the background. My dad's like, oh, it's this dude again.
Yeah, nice.
So like you're part of the furniture at this stage.
Good.
Awesome.
Is your dad on Top Shot too?
My dad is not. He doesn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Because I guess our basketball's not too big here, so I guess it's only me and the family. I don't think anyone understands it either. But I guess that's the fun of it. Yeah, sure. It doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, I've no idea what's in these packs. It's just the 35K and a few of the rookies.
Yeah, 35K, and I think a few of the 12Ks might have been sprinkled in there too. I think a few of those. I might be straight up making that. No, because the Mike Muscala's in there. I remember seeing the Muscala.
Okay. I want to say I saw like a LaMelo 4K somewhere, like 6 of them. So
yeah, 6.
You never know there. So hopefully one of us gets one then.
Let's get that LaMelo.
Okay, so I'm sharing screen here, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
This is a deep threat. That's what we all say. It's the dude again. I think referring to me being in the background of furniture.
But that's it. But as well, it's like what I'll do in the morning, I'll have like a browse around and I'll be like, okay, I'm thinking of these moments. I'll just wait to put a comment in and see what Mike thinks. And then but throughout the time, it's like every moment that I'm thinking of, it's like, yeah, not bad. I'm like, which one do I go for? But obviously,
I'm realizing that both from what you're saying and also from the comments that I need to start disliking some players. Apparently,
you clearly don't like Mike Conley.
financial advice section. Like, you have to say like somewhat unbiased. But
we've understood that Mike does not like Mike Conley. That one is fair. Everyone else he's good with, but Mike Conley, the hate runs.
We've learned.
Yeah.
I feel it's just like I definitely at this stage I'm going for moments I like more. Because once I saw that, like, not that I put too much money in, but once I saw it sort of dipping, I was like, okay, I need to. Like, I went ahead and got Kawhi's 10,000 point for like $35 the other day. So I was like, okay, I like this.
It's music to my ears. That's the way I approach it. Is it something that you're going to be happy to own regardless of price? Like that, I'm sure, Mike, that's why you picked up that game winner with cards in the background. It's a cool ass.
I was looking at that as well. So
yeah.
Like, if this in a pack would be great.
Yeah. Own what you love.
Exactly.
Don't worry about the rest.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, let me get this up here. I think I have.
There we go. I see it.
Oh, love that. Oh, you can see my history.
Yeah, I'll wait till you. I can see it in the background.
Oh no, it's all right. It's okay. You can see my somewhat questionable choice of moments. This is my first moment was an Aldrich. Would you believe? But it's currently gone. I sold it at the hype.
Keldon Johnson.
Like a lot of Spurs love.
I think I was like I wanted some Series 1 and I was like I got DeJounte at like 245 there, so and like Lonnie at 150, got the Luka in a pack.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe and I got Nikhil when Lonzo was going to get traded, but I don't really mind too much.
Yeah, I like having him too. Yeah,
and I really like Tyrese. I bought a few of his like actual physical cards as well. So
nice.
But yeah, let's get to this.
Let's get to it.
I want to make sure that I don't blast you guys with music either.
We'll let you know if it comes in hot. I think you should be okay.
Okay, I'm not doing reveal all, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for being a human.
My God, I hate for reveal all.
Okay, I'm turning off this music. Okay, Daniel D, give me some good luck, bro. Please.
Daniel D in the chat. Give us some luck.
The charm.
Okay, which one am I going for?
All right, we got it. Let's go. We get the middle out, right? Let's go middle out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, any Spurs, any young boys? What else we look? Anything fun.
Yeah. We go on the Brooklyn Nets. We start off with
would you believe he's one of my top three favorite players. So I'm chuffed with that. Wow. I was actually going to buy that recently.
I love that.
I like the jerseys too.
Yeah, and the cereal's pretty nice too. 5,000
cereal
out of 35,000. Yeah.
Daniel D coming in right away with the luck.
Thank you, Daniel D.
Good advice from Randall, by the way, in the chat.
This is great. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, that's this is an insta win.
I was gonna wear my Durant OKC jersey, but I guess I didn't need that. Okay, which one next?
I don't know. Somebody else call it.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, LaMelo would be great, please. Oh,
we got a Heat
hero.
Duncan Robinson.
He's cool.
Yeah,
he's cool. Yeah, he's a shooter.
Okay,
smooth.
Not too bad.
Smooth.
I'll take the Durant. Anything's a bonus at this stage.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, before I open this, everyone make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We know the business. I have a YouTube channel myself, so I know this shite. So I'd rather, plug you guys than me. But everyone just like it. Come on, why not? Okay, now I'm gonna get LeBron and LaMelo in one. Let's go.
Coming with an L at the beginning.
Or another Duncan Robinson.
Out of 12K. Out of 12K.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that's big.
That helps.
That's big for a common pack.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, big time. I don't think any of them will be going anywhere. I think I'll keep most of them, but get that KD's pretty nice. I'll take that.
Yeah. I think the KD's
Bradley's got a first moment badge on it too. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
That's weird. That didn't show up in the preview. It just popped up right there.
Yeah,
that's nice,
weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
and I think that'll be his only moment with the Heat too. I think, right? Because he's on the Rockets. I think he got moved. So this is a nice little pack, man. This would be Durant looks like it's going for around 30. So
Tony D, former Laker. Yeah. I agree. I was going to say it. Avery Bradley, former Laker.
I'm happy at all that. That's good for me. Again, I was just happy to get a pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the luck hasn't been flowing I don't think for many people, apart from Mike, who's been getting 90% of them all. So,
well, come on, 90. Well, it's high. It's a high percentage right now.
Yeah.
It's a high percentage right now. Guys, this is brutal. I swear I dislike players. Oh wait, no, I shared the wrong one.
nicely done. I was like,
really likes Avery Bradley. Come on, guys.
You like the first moment badge. You like the 12K.
That's pretty great. Like honestly, that makes it. You've got his first moment. It's a first moment and a $9 pack. That's a win. It's a W.
Absolutely. I think Mike's gonna get 3 Mike Conleys in a row. If there is a 35K, I don't know if there is.
He damn well better get 1 Mike Conley in this pack. He's got it.
Just a pack of moments he absolutely hates. That would be
Yeah.
no. You'll definitely get like a Quickly and a Lamelo of 3 rookies.
Listen, there's no bad moments because the bad ones are gifts, and you know.
That's true.
Ryan, thanks so much for coming on, man.
Before you go, Ryan, it's the first time on the show. We appreciate that. We got a little something for you. If we could make this an NFT, we would. But it is your first moment on the show. You got 2 badges.
Oh, God
you
bless
get
you.
the first moment Top Shot Takes badge, and you get the first triggering Mike badge because you were the first to trigger Mike over the Marcus Aldridge.
Am I the first to get one of these? Is this
yeah.
Oh God.
You're first. So congratulations.
And I got the dirty mustache as well. What else, guys? I was like, whoa, I didn't know it was so bad. But yeah,
we will tweet this out and tag you. So congratulations.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We'll definitely next time you snag packs, we'll definitely get you back on here.
100%. It was hard to even keep it for a few hours. So
I was very impressed.
Yeah, of course. Well, anyway, enjoy the show, guys, and I will be watching. And again, everyone just like the stream.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Absolutely. The best. All right, take care.
God bless. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. No, Ryan, that was great. That was fantastic.
That was a great pack too. Like just a nice little pack. It was good.
Hit a Durant right away. Like that's the best part about opening that first is it takes all the sweat off for the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's a W the rest of the way.
It's a win. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's keep the packs rolling. Give us Sebastian.
Yeah.
Greg
never closes Photoshop.
I was trying to participate too, but it was tough.
All right, here we go. From the other room, Kelsey.
Hey guys.
Hi.
What's up?
Well,
Kelsey, I feel like you have to give us a little, even though you've been on before, a lot of new people here. So you're going to give us a little Top Shot background just before we dive in.
Here's the thing. I don't remember my Top Shot background so much as I signed up, I got some packs, and here I am.
Great.
I think that's it, right? You got to live. It's packed to the future. We gotta think ahead. We're holding for the long term. So I'm not thinking about my first day on the site. It's I'm the landlord. No, if our landlord were on Top Shot, that would be, I'd pay him rent in moments. That would be much better. It'd be great. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Here I am.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be contentious.
You asked me this the last time and I was like, oh, I should figure out, what when I signed up, it's probably all, I joined January 2021. It is on there we go. It is on my page.
Nice.
I was like, I'll have to figure it out. And then I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm jealous you got a pack. I am super jealous. Yeah. Would you know what place in line you were to get it?
I didn't think I was getting one today. I was like 56,000. And I think maybe enough people just didn't know there were two sets of them or something, or I don't know what happened, but I got the release 26. So I'm in the second half of packs. So
we should, if Beamer is still in the chat, we should thank Beamer because I know he crapped out when he went to payment. So Beamer was one of the reasons Kelsey was able to get a pack.
Shout out Beamer. Thank you for your spot in line.
Shout out Beamer. All right, Kels, let's rip this. Let's see what we got here.
All right.
I'm sharing Ruben's comment only because this is very specific to specific guests we've had on before. But I like Ryan and Kelsey, but I need a crazy guest where there's drunk people. The guy with the crazy mask. Oh, man.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. And Beamer, anything to contribute to the stream. Thanks, Beamer. All right, here we go. Let's add it.
All right.
So we get base set release 26. while we start ripping that, I want to do a Conley check because I'm very curious if I have to buy it yet. It is. Oh, I saw 187. So it's holding in the high 180s.
Yeah, good.
190s.
People are listening. Don't
I'm still
sell
up.
out on it.
I'm still up. All right.
All right.
Where,
I feel like I
where
should
we
start in
start?
the middle since that was good luck for Ryan last time.
True. Very
Middle
true.
out.
Let's see. All right, here we go. No reveal all.
Thank you.
Low,
4,000.
Rockets, Eric Gordon.
We like the cereal.
Yeah, is it
Against
a good
my
not bad.
Lakers.
That's true. Yeah.
It doesn't beat the cereal from the last time I was on here, but it's still
Yeah.
Oh man,
pretty
what was that
good.
again? It was like 14.
It was in the. I think it was like a 44.
Yeah, it was like
Dunkin' Robinson,
yeah,
maybe.
that was
I think it was in the
crazy.
40s, but the lowest yet. I'll go here on this one.
All right, here we go. Come
All
on.
right.
Let's go. We get a Hawk. Bogdan
Bogdan.
Bogdanovich. It's a fun name.
You win.
Mike,
A double that.
do you like
Just
this
like-
guy, Mike?
I do.
Mike-
Listen,
Mike does like this guy.
I do like Bogdan quite a bit, but I think this moment's going for $6 on the market.
You could hear Mike stop himself from saying
Yep.
that.
I know.
And then
Yep.
the
I
double
went
good
like
name.
this. Got
It
a
goes
Mike.
from I really like this guy to he's got a good name.
Yeah.
But he hates the mic, so there's that.
Oh,
All right,
man.
what do we got?
Ooh, oh no. Oh, DeMar DeRozan. There we go. There we go. Some DeMar.
There we go. For Ryan, there we go. He appreciates that.
Yeah.
So listen, I would say we got to $9.
Important.
It's the excitement of getting a pack.
We
It's
Exactly.
all
clawed
good
our
to
way
get a
there.
pack, you know,
I
it's
actually
always,
want
it always is worth it.
was this the DeRozan that was going in the Conley challenge too?
I mean,
I don't know.
don't know.
Doesn't matter
Yeah.
now.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
No.
does it?
Very good
I
point.
Unless
bought
someone
them
wants
all,
to
man.
just do the challenge again for fun, or I'll sell it to you. But
I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing with Seeing Stars right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're cheap. They got a cool logo. Let's do
Yeah, I
it.
got a few of those.
you bought the reward moment for the Conley challenge, so you're in
True.
it. You should buy all the other ones now.
I do.
I think I have one of you.
before we go, Kels, I do feel like I need to, we need to get this out there. What Series 1 moment do you own, if you own any Series 1?
I own a couple. I just bought one the other
TJ
day.
Washington.
Well, no. What was the one you
I
bought? What was the
I
one you
bought
bought the other-
Sabonis the other day.
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
we go.
I
There
used
we
their-
go.
I sold my CJ McCollum gift at the right time. I thought I was going to regret that decision, but I timed that well.
How much did you sell the CJ, if you're comfortable sharing?
Yeah, I sold that for like $525.
It is going for $68
Yeah.
right now.
And I was
Wow.
holding like just over $200 in my Dapper for a rare pack drop. And I knew as soon as I got rid of that money, I would probably get the rare pack. So I looked for a Series 1. I probably still overpaid for that Sabonis, but long game, we'll see.
No, I don't think you. What did you paid, like 180?
No, I paid like 2 something.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll go
a
back
little
up.
bit, but it's still worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
fun.
yeah, I'm going to share Tony's
was free.
questions. It was
Yeah.
free. Yeah, it was a
It was free.
gift.
Dapper bought me that one.
Come on, it was a gift. It
Yeah,
was
they
good.
gifted me CJ, and I bought myself a present. Oh, my favorite moment. I have to go look at them now. I like my Celtics moments. Those are fun. I made my little.
Is your favorite moment something you own, or is it something else on the site that maybe you would want to have?
Oh, so I took that question as the favorite one I own.
That's what
I
I
think
did.
there's
too.
a lot.
I'm doing
There's a
both.
lot
I'm
of
going
it.
both.
Yeah. So favorite one I own is probably I got that LeBron's just so good. The
No look
The
free.
no look
3-point
free.
turnaround. Yeah, that was so fun when watching that in the game. That was just such a cool moment. So I really like that one.
And you get that for like around 100, right?
I got that for like 140, I think. And then like right after that was when the market was so high. So that went up to like a couple $1,000s right away. I was like, great, I'm so good at this. We're going to be awesome. Go Top Shot. And then, that is what it is. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. I like my Taco Fall moment. I think he's fun. He's
Yeah.
not bad. So it's a
Love
good
Taco.
time. That's a good time. Favorite moment on the site though, I don't know. I try not to look too much at the fancy ones because I don't want to. I don't even want them on my radar. Like I don't even want to think
you gotta
about.
close out that window.
I'm not even there yet. And so if someday I can sell a card for enough, and I look at the range I can buy, and so it's just whatever's there. So hopefully these series ones will be worth something at some point, and I can flip them for some of those big moments. So at that point, I'll have a favorite, reach. But I don't even want to start to like what there's. I find myself every once in a while being like, I want that one.
I tell Mike.
How does that happen?
I tell Mike I close out my tab every time because I am going to hit purchase. It's like on the Edwards dunk, on the Steph All-Star 3. I'm like, I've got to close these out because I'm just going to end up buying it.
Kelsey is the only person to come on here and actually give like financial advice. It was just like, I only look at the stuff that is in my price range, and those are the things.
You know what though? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start getting into showcases, and I'm gonna buy moments for the bit. So like, I want to do a sibling showcase. So I'm gonna buy stupid stuff. I actually think the moment I want, probably not my favorite moment, but I do want a Kira Lewis Jr. moment because Kalo. And his birthday is the day before mine, so like
Well, if we want to talk trades, I might swap you the Kira Lewis for that.
Like my birthday is in a week, so
you better start browsing that marketplace ASAP.
You have to do a marketplace. It'll be so easy. Yeah, that one seems fun. But yeah, I know I'll buy them for the theme. That's also a thing I was going to do with DraftKings lineups, and then it became. I would just be wasting my money. Like, why would I build a lineup of siblings when they're not all good?
When I can do it on Top Shot.
Yeah, I'll just
waste even more money. Let's do it.
But most of the siblings, there's like one who's expensive and one who's not. Like the Antetokounmpos, you could that averages out.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's true.
It is, yeah.
It is true.
Guys, I've thought about this.
Clearly.
This is how you know.
I'm with Ruben on this one. Let's all buy the Sabonis and control it.
Yep. I'm gonna show that
market
too.
movers.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Kels. Thanks for coming on and open packs.
Thanks for having me.
But before you go,
oh no.
Before you go, just it's a little trickier. You've been on the show a few times, but luckily that does warrant you the 3X badge.
Oh,
so
awesome.
you get your third appearance. You also get the microphone badge because you do host another show.
An influencer badge.
It's an influencer badge. It's a podcast badge. You do host a show which we have not mentioned, the Watch Me Work podcast.
Yeah, Watch Me Work pod. We've been quiet for a couple weeks, but we'll be back soon with the WNBA draft.
Yeah, tell people what it's about and tell where they can subscribe and find you guys.
Yeah, it's about the Top Shot and WNBA. We're really excited for those things to kind of exist at the same time on Top Shot, and kind of are hoping to make that our focus when that rolls out. But yeah, WNBA, their draft's on April 15th, so we'll have some cool stuff for that. Right now, we've been focusing on the women's tournament for the NCAA, which has been a lot of fun. And then just waiting to see when the WNBA season will start. I think maybe May 15th, they're thinking. So I'm wondering if maybe Top Shot will have some fun stuff for WNBA with the start of the playoffs, or if they're saving that stuff for maybe the summer. I don't know. But yeah, so Watch Me Work Pod, at Watch Me Work Pod on pretty much everything. Our YouTube channel is lacking, but we're going to get there's a couple lives up there. We have a couple more to get up there. But yeah, Twitter, Instagram. You can get our podcast on wherever you get podcasts, really. So that's us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So watch
Macy Woj.
Pod.
With other 3X badge award winner Macy Woj.
That's true.
And then go ahead.
We have to find out from Ryan what his YouTube channel is so we can go like his stuff, since we might have to retroactively give him a microphone there.
That's true.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that we can retroactively add badges like Top Shot.
We should figure out how you can make NFTs. I do think that's.
We should.
We can figure that out.
Your final badge is obviously the landlord badge.
The landlord badge.
So, well done. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys.
I don't apologize for the screenshot.
It's great. Thank you.
I'm gonna. Oh, you're still. I'm so sorry. I talked over you.
Go ahead.
I'm about to type it in the chat right now because there was a lot of questions about the Watch Me Work pod. So I'm throwing it in the chat so you can look it up. And Kels, you're just getting like a ton of love in the chat. Everybody's being cool. So we love to see it. We love to see it. So check out Watch Me Work pod. A lot of fun stuff. And Aaron Borland, I believe, was Aaron who asked this. Before you go, Kels, I'll let you answer this.
Oh, Mike's gonna take that tomorrow morning. Just double check with him. If he'd like to cut some people from his portion of the guest list, there may be some spots. Mine is mostly family, so that's where we're at. Although, you know what? Those spots might be up for grabs. So
Right.
I have some moments in my my Top Shot account by the end of this. We'll see what we can do.
Bribery.
I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Please, I'll send it right back.
All right. Bye, Kels.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Too funny. Too funny. Yeah, no, you're not invited, Aaron. You're not invited.
Jeez.
Also, before I forget, the Top Shot show tomorrow, the morning show is going to actually be at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, not 9 a.m. So
God.
I know, Greg, you're not, this doesn't affect you at all.
I was up this morning. I watched it this morning.
Did you really?
Yeah, my burner account. I gotta make sure the quality is still, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta bet.
But yeah, tomorrow will be 7:30 Eastern, unless I'm real sleepy and then it's in the afternoon. But it'll be at 7:30 because I have to work. All right, I got a pack, and then I don't know. That's it, right? We didn't forget any other guests that are opening up a pack.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's anyone else in the comments who has a pack that wants to open, but highly doubt people held on like we did.
I might have one person. Let me find out.
Oh yeah, let's see. But I'll open mine slowly.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Chrome tab. Here we go. We're sharing some tunes for this one too, I think.
Bump it.
Can you hear that?
No, we cannot hear.
Really?
Correct.
Oh, that's so
Nothing.
funny. I did it the right way this time too. All right. Well, then I'll shut the music off. All right. Where are we starting?
Let's not do middle out. Let's do something else.
Yeah. And also, I want to say, Aaron, I know you were joking, Aaron. I know you were joking. All right, here we go. Do something else. You said not middle out.
Yeah. Let's try it out. Try something
Let's just go in order. Let's just go in order. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do it. Wait, should we get the Daniel D. Luck train going?
Oh, there we go.
Well, we'll start with the De'Aaron Fox. I mean, this is probably
Yeah.
$2 because Top Shot hates De'Aaron Fox, but I don't.
Undervalued and underrated.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
He's been just
Flew
like
by
dropping
everyone.
He's probably got 40 right now. How many points does De'Aaron Fox have right now? This is a live looking at the Spurs.
People hate the Kings.
I'm going to take a guess. I think he has
Well, they're not playing. They're not playing.
0. I think he had 0 because they're not playing.
Yeah,
there
they're not
it is.
playing. All right.
Greg knows what's going on.
All right.
I saw you mention Bagley earlier. He was like 98, and it was like, well, if you believe in Bagley, but I'm like, 98's not terrible for a guy who's like 22.
I know, and like probably won't be on the Kings, right? I
No,
imagine
he's gonna get moved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Let Bagley cook.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Shot.
Oh, the Warriors. Steph. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, take it.
Let's go.
And
This
the
is
little look off.
Look at this.
Look at LaMarcus.
cereal.
Bye, LaMarcus.
Oh yeah, you know what? F you, LaMarcus. Let me filtering myself right now.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the moment of the year. I will not stop. I'm going to list this for $1 million. that's what this will go for.
Just because of LaMarcus?
Can you list it
Yeah.
for $1 million, by the way, if you wanted to just be that guy?
No, I think
So
it's
they
200.
scroll.
250K is
Okay.
as high as you can get. But can we look at that cereal for a second? That is a monster cereal.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
Almost as high as you can get.
That is a monster cereal. All right, here we go. We're going to complete the triple crown here with a rookie. It's happening.
Ooh,
The Mavericks?
It's low.
Oh,
Chris
Porzingis.
It's a Luka assist moment. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah. That
That's-
should be a Luka
It's
assist.
a Luka assist moment.
Woo, baby. A little flip. Wow.
Can you imagine the price difference if that was just labeled a Luka assist? versus
Like
Chris
$40,
Stapps?
right? At
Just-
least.
Wow,
Instant,
and yeah,
instant difference.
You're totally right. Same play and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, it could be named a Luka assist.
Well, let's view my progress, guys.
Oh, 8 of 10 for what challenge was that a part of?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it Steph? No. What?
Who was in the Cool Cats challenge, though? That is it just because it's an active challenge?
Wait, if you click on it, nothing happens.
Was it Porzingis?
Oh wait, you guys can't see. It took me to the Cool Cats challenge.
No, I was like,
Oh,
what
I
are you
didn't
doing,
realize
Mike?
you can't see
yeah,
that.
let's should we vamp? What's going on?
That's so funny. You guys. So I went to another page.
Okay.
It was for the Cool Cats challenge, but none of those
Okay.
moments are in the Cool Cat challenge. So that's kind of, I don't know. That's
Well,
weird.
All right, great pack. Hey, Mike, before you go, it's a little a little tough because you've been on the show so much. A little tough to give you a new badge. So we're gonna give you the participation trophy here.
Oh, come on.
That's a winner.
I just typed NBA player PNG, and this is what came up. So there you go. Congratulations. This will be minted shortly and starting at $1.
If you search NBA player DNP CD, did not play coach's decision, that's when that comes up. Honestly, that is a great. I don't know how many screenshots you had to take to get that one, but that's a really good one.
Literally, let's see. That was the only screenshot I took.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
All right, listen, as I don't know if we're going to have somebody else open, but this is another reminder. All right. Everybody needs to like this stream because we're flirting around with the 50% ratio. We got to keep that high, get some more eyeballs up in here.
Also, if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We do this every once in a while. Clearly, it's a shit show, but we do have some consistency on every morning. Not really a consistent time, but consistency. Mike's morning show, which it's honestly our ratings driver, does great in Nielsen.
Yeah, Greg, we should call out that. I'm glad that you created that NFT of Mike with that because while you were gone, your screen froze, and I was like, "Oh, I think Greg's screen froze." And Mike's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead." And I was like, "Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna bump him off the screen." No, he didn't bump you off. He put your full face just on screen for like 5 seconds.
Oh, I'm
I
glad
was like,
that's
"Oh, he's gonna
internalized.
take him off," and he just said, "No, everyone's gonna see this."
He's putting it back.
Yeah.
Putting it back then. Putting it back. I need to. Great. I can't wait to watch it back and see what face I was making.
I can't believe you thought I was going to take that down like that. I was like, oh, we're definitely on the same page here. We're going to blow this baby up.
I was like, "Yeah, Mike, why don't you go ahead?" And you're like, "Yeah, let me put it full face."
Also, like Mike Conley just like
that's my bad. I said he was not a good player. He is a good player.
Yeah,
no, he is. He is.
Yeah, I don't got any update about a potential pack. He's not responding. So,
wait, I'm concerned. Conley is dropping. Let's see. Conley watch 2021.
Bonus at 153. I'm looking at it.
I will say too. It's what is it? 158.
153. Yeah. Oh well, Sabonis 153. Conley's at 158.
158. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say too, if you're holding on to a pack right now and you're like, oh, I would love to do this. The next time we stream, just hit us up in the Discord or in our Twitter DMs at Top Shot Takes, and we'll definitely it's so much more fun too, and we get to bring on people. I mean, it's nice when I get to see my fiance on stream, but also to meet people like Ryan for the first time. So if that's somebody, if you're somebody that has a pack and would like to do that, hit us up.
Also,
good.
Two back-to-back questions we can answer. One. Does anyone know when the series number changes? Yeah, it's going to be at the end of the season, either end of the season or starting the next season. But every series is a NBA season, or so Top Shot has said. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, we need the Top Shot. This is not a question. I just wanted to bring it. Yeah, we're down. Yes. We're down. We'll be. My Photoshop fingers will be bleeding if we're on that. But I'm down. I'm here for it.
And I'm going to share the Discord link too. And then I feel like. This wouldn't be a show if we didn't spin the wheel at least one time, right? Like, we got to spin the wheel.
Can we give anything away?
In 2025, yeah.
Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, I know we can't. But I don't know. I feel like it's probably my turn to give away something too, and we can keep track of it. But I feel like we got to spin it at least once. Yeah, and Dustin, I know if you're on a time crunch too, Dustin.
I'm good tonight. I'm good.
All right. So let me see. Let me scroll a little bit because I don't want to get too wild here with what I'm giving away. Oh no, Series 1. We're not giving away Series 1. You know what? We get a DeAnthony Melton.
There we go.
DeAnthony Melton. It's out of 12K. Out of 12K. So not the 35K. We'll do that. We'll do a little DeAnthony Melton.
Mike, I'm going to ask you about another player, Hamidou Diallo.
No, no, for real though. I do.
No, I know that. I'm saying because DFS, he's putting up some numbers now, dude, right?
So Diallo was somebody, right, that he was on the Thunder. Obviously, he got traded recently, but there was a couple of times early on where SGA would miss a game, and Diallo was taking on a little bit more of like the point. He was almost like a scoring point guard. And now with what Detroit's doing, I mean, they're not trying to win games, and they've traded away like DeLon Wright, and I don't think Dennis Smith Jr. is the answer. I honestly think he's gonna. I mean, he's in Detroit, so nobody's gonna watch, but I do think he's gonna put up. Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek.
I bring him up because I agree with you. I like him a lot, and these guys can ball. They go to Kentucky. He went to Kentucky, right?
Yeah, and I think he's only. Is it Kentucky or Arizona? It was one of those two. I think you're right. I think it's Kentucky.
I think it's Kentucky. He $22 for his first moment badge.
First moment, $12K. Like, oh, shout out George. I see you in there, George.
Thank you. George. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's $22 to get a first moment badge on a player that is super like overlooked, especially in Detroit.
Yeah.
I agree. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I do. I think. Right, Blake says no chance he sits on back-to-backs. No, I don't think so. And in Philadelphia is right too. Like they are going to be kind of like empty stat stuffers.
Yeah,
but
it's like what Jeremy Grant's doing, kind of, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
He's going to be there a few years until someone says, "Hey, we actually need him on a team to help us."
Yeah, we need to. Greg, what happened over there? We need to know, Greg.
I was laughing. I haven't clicked the private chat, but there's a private chat in the street, like in our streaming software, where we can talk to each other. I hadn't clicked that in literally an hour and a half. And Ryan, when he was on, he wrote "mood lights for Mike."
Yeah.
Drop that little private chat bomb and bounce. I love it.
It's pretty funny.
Well, it's. I think it's a response to me saying, "Should we have a background?" And he said, "Mood lights for Mike."
It's so funny. Greg, do you mind whipping up a form?
No, I'm in the midst.
Okay. I know someone asked, how do we enter? Yeah, we'll drop a Google form in there in a minute. But yeah, I really do. I think Diallo and what's his name? Derek dropped another one too. Wendell Carter. Yeah, he's just another person that's interesting to watch for the rest of the way. Anybody on the Magic, like the Magic are going to suck. They're going to lose games unless they're playing the Clippers apparently. But I think following those teams, you're going to learn a lot about like Okiki, Cole Anthony eventually. Like you're going to learn a lot about these young guys, and no one else is going to be watching them. So it does seem like an opportunity to at least do some scouting.
Yeah, I agree. And also, Greg, you're getting some love for the
a lot of love.
Background.
Lighting?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Something's on the wall. They like it. Yeah. Anyways, I just brought him up because I've been noticing him too, and I'm like, I saw that it's a first moment for $22. Like,
yeah, and I think they thought he was going to be in this most recent Cool Cats challenge. There was like rumors that he was going to be in it, so his price went up and then came way back down. But yeah, I like him. I like him. Also, I feel like you should talk about this, Dustin, because I know you're more into the physical world, right?
I'm split 50-50. I still enjoy the traditional cards, but obviously I'm super stoked to do this. My GOAT card, I have a Kobe Bryant signed jersey card that I bought like 5 years ago because I just wanted something autographed Kobe, and I didn't have it. And I was like, I'm going to buy this. It was like $200. And I was like, I'm going to buy it. It's the letter K from Lakers. So you can get all of it. Like you can get the L, the A, and I got the K because I was like, oh, that's K for Kobe. I'm going to do it that way. And he signs the K, and it's a card. So that's probably like my favorite GOAT card. And I have like a PSA 10 rookie of his upper deck card where he's wearing like the white Oakleys. Like they're like, it was like vintage 17-year-old, 18-year-old Kobe back. You know the ones about he has them on top of his head.
Yeah.
And I wanted that one too. So I bought that one again at the same time. I was like, I need some more Kobe's in my collection. So I bought those years ago, and I'm happy to have them. But the autograph one on the K is pretty special.
That one is pretty cool. Greg, I can see in the chat, Greg just threw in the form.
Form is in there. And Cameron brings up a good idea or a good point. We haven't even talked about this yet, but since we've last year, I don't know if you've touched on it in the morning show, even though I watch every second of it. Yeah, we got some investors. Jordan, Will Smith, KD.
Well, they're part of a group, right? It's called Horizon, I think is what it is. Yeah, Horizon something. I forgot what it is. It's an investment group with like a bunch of major people like Jordan. Bobby Bell put me up on them. there's like just a bunch of people that are like mega stars that have formed this group, and I think they collectively invested. So by theory, MJ invested in it, which is huge.
Yeah. I do wonder if that leads to like an MJ run it back. I don't know if he's like that invested, but that would be
is.
Well, we
You know
mentioned
his
this.
ego.
We mentioned it before that it was tweeted to Roham, and he replied saying, "We're looking into that." It was asked about, I think, Kobe and MJ moments, and he replied to that tweet saying, "Yes, we're actively looking at that."
wow.
I think
I
it's
feel
going to
like
come.
If Jordan's putting his money on it, you know he wants his face to be in it, right?
The other thing too is is his contract with like Upper Deck, or is he exclusive to Upper Deck? Like there was a thing where players had signed deals, like Kobe was just Panini, but that was just for trading cards. So I think this skirts the rule, so you'd be able to have moments of those guys here.
I think Anfex brings up a good point that, and I'm not entirely sure about this. So I think they would need to be a part of the Players Association, though, right? So he would have to agree to.
But if it's moments from when he played, doesn't the NBA own those?
But I think they still have to be a part of the retired. Like there's a retired segment of it. I'm actually like totally. I'm out. I shouldn't be speaking on this like I know it. I just remember them talking about like I think Chauncey Billups was one who's like still a part, and that's kind of why he was included in the run it back.
Got it.
But someone else in the chat probably knows that better than I do. So feel free to tell me to shut up.
Got it.
But man, oh my God, that would just like break Top Shot, right?
Yeah. Yep.
God.
Price would never come down. You'd have to be lucky to get one in a pack.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Let's go.
Well, there we go. So it's not happening, is what you're saying.
I know, right? Like, why
just ruining everyone's excitement over an MJ moment. You're like, not happening, baby. Get excited.
I suck tonight. I start the show with being like, yeah, $18 maybe. That's what
I thought you'd be like at 50. I might pull the trigger. I might be interested in 50. You're like $18. Like, what's the lowest?
Oh man, Chris brings up a good point. This is something as we continue to evolve. This is something I'm going to get better at with the show notes. But we have a consistent. We consistently do a morning show, and then we consistently do a show 2 times a week. The night is not necessarily consistent.
Yeah,
and this is not on you. I know I've been clowning you, but it's not on Mike at all. It's all of our faults for not having a consistent night, but
yeah,
we will get there. We will get there, and we will highly publicize when we're actually making this happen. But
yeah,
we would like to do that. It's just tricky, to be quite honest. It's a little tricky, but we're trying to do our best. This comment from Derek, MJ just wants his extra cut. I think that's what it is. He's probably going to negotiate something to say, okay, what do I get out of it?
Oh my God, Doovie's comment, MJ doing commentary. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, just it'd be so mean spirited.
It would be awesome if he only did it for Mike Conley moments. But then you have to. You're just forced to get a Mike Conley.
I love that. I love that idea. Can you imagine?
Well, they did that on like ESPN, right? It was like Kobe was doing it, talking about players' details is what it was called, right? And he was just talking about their game and breaking it down. So if MJ's talking about it, like, yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be so cool. And Anfex too. Yeah, exactly. Shaq commentary on Shaq.
It's all JaVale. It's all JaVale.
I know, poor JaVale.
Mike, look at this love you're getting.
Wow, Tom. Wow.
Tell us, Tom. Is it the background? What is it? The background?
Yeah. What? No. I know what's happening here. I'm seeing right through this bullshit, Tom. Nice try, dude. Nice try.
We're this close.
Yeah.
Close.
Keep your LaMarcus, Mike Conley bullshit to yourself.
I love the idea that Tom is like, oh man, I had this LeBron hollow.
I was gonna say it's the beanie too.
It's the beanie. Guys, listen, if you knew how much time I spent deciding whether or not I was going to wear that yesterday, it was.
I contemplated the hat, but I rolled with it today. It's opening day. I went with it. So it was getting out of control. No, the hat. See, that's a nice touch. The beanie was aggressive. The beanie was Brooklyn. I like the aggressive decision. As someone who clicks reveal all, I'm all for a bold decision.
And listen, And you clarified it. You clarified it immediately in the stream. You're like, it's gloomy in New York. I got a hat on. Get the fuck over it.
That was today, though. I don't think that justified me doing it yesterday.
Multiple days is what you're saying.
I never watched yesterday.
Yeah. See, mother, God.
We knew it.
And then John Jones. Like, what the hell, John? Unreal.
Yeah.
Incoming Conleys. That's all right. Hey,
Yeah.
more Conleys to give away to the people.
Beef
Sell the
cycle.
beanie. Oh man.
Thank you, Neil. It's a pandemic.
Neil Diamond Hands, always clutch.
Oh man.
All right, let's see how
This
many
is
responses we got.
Let's do business while you're doing that. How many we got, Greg?
We have 56. So let me pop the form in one more time, guys, because
We've got 142 watching. So if you want a free moment,
we're giving
fill this
away.
out. We're giving it away.
What are we giving away?
We're giving away it's a 12K moment, and
Yes.
I forget which one it is. It's his
Great
first moment. It's his first moment too. Hold on. I gotta look through all my rising stars.
This is what you can expect.
D'Anthony Melton. D'Anthony
That's
Melton.
who it was.
Yeah.
Wait, did somebody said LaMarcus Aldridge got
44.
Dustin? LaMarcus Aldridge got 44 fantasy points tonight. Is this real? I would need to. It's probably because he played garbage time. Let's see.
Someone not play.
Oh, yeah, the Nets sat Blake and Harden tonight.
There you go.
Oh, he had 11 and 9 with 6 assists. God, he was a playmaker tonight. Kill
good.
me.
6
Gross.
assists. Pretty
PJ
good.
Washington, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks.
That's
A
good.
steal.
Good
A steal.
stat
Yeah,
line.
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So all the PJ hate.
Also, guys, I know you said business, but we're getting close here.
Ooh,
all right.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I gotta hide this. Give myself. Nope. Yeah, we're getting close here to 2K. That's exciting.
Yeah, that was going to be my thing. Like the stream. We're at 146. I don't know how you guys see who has liked the stream or not. I haven't figured that out on our streaming site
honor
here.
honor system. Also subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah.
See, there we go. +1. Whoever that was. Cheers.
Everyone's going to unsubscribe right now just to make it go down. Just to see it go down. Don't do it, guys.
Cruel part of YouTube right here.
Don't do it. This is always my favorite too. The chat gets way angrier than I do when we get a couple dislikes. I know if I don't get any dislikes in the morning, I know I did it wrong. Like it's important that I get a couple dislikes.
You got to have some haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
we go.
There we go.
Thank you,
That's what we wanted. There we
Thank
go.
you, guys.
Success.
That
I
was
mean,
awesome.
I'll
Right
tell
on
him
cue.
I'll tell him he's really good. Oh man.
All right, we're up to 65.
Yeah, it says 145 people. You can fill this thing out. Get a free moment.
This is a D'Anthony Melton, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, 80 people fell asleep. It's fine.
While we're waiting for that, you guys watching the March Madness? Seeing my Bruins just claw their way to the Final Four? My God, I was on edge. My heart was just beating through my chest.
Who are you? Are you matched up against Baylor in the next round?
Gonzaga.
Oh, you are. Okay, I was gonna say you got to avoid Gonzaga as long as you can.
Undefeated. I mean, and the problem is, my Bruins beat them 15 years ago with that heartbreaking come from behind against Adam Morrison. And all week long, it's like 15 years ago, the Bruins against that fit. Like they're just giving them that material, that locker room material to get hype and say this ain't happening again.
Right.
I mean, look.
It's one game. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
It's one game, but Gonzaga is the closest to like an NBA team.
Yeah, everyone is like, avoid them. That's who you don't want to play.
Yeah.
And UCLA's like, we'll do a playing game and we'll play Gonzaga in the Final Four. Why not?
I will say thanks to UCLA, though, for giving us close games. Because
that's
a lot of March Madness has been
fun
blow
ones.
us.
Yeah. Everything's been kind of boring. And I've had a few people text me saying, like, these have been the most fun games to watch, are the Bruin games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to share a Deep Threats comment too. I do have some NBA contacts can possibly make it happen. Deep Threat, listen, this is what I will say.
I'm a great interviewer of NBA players. I know their whole history.
Yeah, if any sort of, I'll take anybody,
anybody,
but let's put LaMarcus towards the bottom of the list. Like, let's see like who else. Bruce Brown, Joe Harris.
Where
like,
does Conley and LaMarcus rank? Who's actually?
See, but I can explain to Conley. Listen, I think the challenge was bullshit.
Got it. Okay, fair.
You know, like you're a great basketball player. I love the grind.
We would love if you have connections. We would love anyone on the chat. That would be amazing.
Tom, I'll share it. I'll give LaMarcus the beanie. I will.
If he comes on, we'll get him the beanie.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for the beanies in the chat.
Greg will make an NFT of him in the moment too, as well. Yeah.
We have 2-minute warning on the forum. I just want to share some of the answers to the optional question. What's a fun badge for future guests? Top result is just Daniel D.
Wow.
That's the Daniel D badge, which is not a bad idea. We'll throw the Daniel D badge of luck to.
That is awesome.
I love that.
Great idea.
First time on TST, we did that today. Best background badge. Mike wins that amongst the three of us.
Yep.
Hollow badge. Guest of the week.
Oh, I like that.
Properly groomed.
That's a nice one. I'm supportive of that one.
Taking an L badge.
That's pretty funny.
We'll be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got to share Aaron's comment too. Aaron, listen, you can come to the wedding, dude. If you want to come to the wedding, you can come.
And you can wear your Air Mags to that wedding because you should definitely stunt in those bad boys.
Yeah. Mike loves you badge.
Mike loves you badge. Oh, back to back. Mike actually doesn't like you badge.
Wow.
Worst pack ever. That's
awesome. A great one.
Worst pull badge. The worst pull of the day. Worst
Greg
pull of all
time right now.
Yeah, I have that in perpetuity. Sorry, it refreshes when we get a new answer. Meaning there's people adding things. Poopy bag badge, sheriff badge, bacon icon.
Oh, bacon.
Oh, that's so good.
So smart. Fan favorite, most swag, rising influencer, best audio output. Game-winning hot take. That's awesome.
Good.
IDK, but I missed the Dapper Boys. Dapper Boys badge for biggest poll.
Yeah, biggest poll.
Epic
LMA
opener.
Badge.
LMA, Conley, best troll. The Marcus badge, fail badge, bubble moment, Conley, high serial, 426 band.
That's the one.
This one's going on everything, baby.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
That's the way. I love
it.
Well done. Well done. All right, let's spin this wheel.
Let's do it.
Now that we've wasted another half hour of people's times.
I know some people might have just joined right now. I apologize, but the good news is we go live an aggressive amount of times during the week, so there'll be plenty of other opportunities to get in there.
Yep. And Greg and I are still trying to figure out if there's this Saturday night or Friday night, probably a Saturday night situation for the West Coasters. So
yeah, we need it. The people want it. Comes up in the morning. They need the late night love.
We talk about LaMarcus and how much we love him.
Yeah, it's just a weekend love fest.
Hate.
Oh, I love this. Neil said the first pack ever suggestion was me. I really wish there was a way we could verify that someone had struck out on all pack attempts. Those would be good people to gift to. That is.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And Neil Diamond Hands, good people.
Yep.
Worst internet badge.
I think I have that too. Me or Smitty / Kirkland, I feel like.
Sean was saying, how do I get in the giveaway? We dropped a link to fill it out, but I don't know if it's too late or not, but you could, that's what all that was.
Just comment your username and we'll pop it in.
Only Sean though, no one else.
So I can't put mine in there is what I'm saying.
Hey, I had a question for you guys. Has there been any other commentary on gifting of that turning back on, or do I have to buy this Denny Avdia before the Rising Stars Challenge ends?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything. Damn. So they must be all the money laundering that they're just like, we've got to pause some things.
Ozark season 8.
Yeah.
Man.
Sure.
What happened, Greg?
I'm just gonna add Sean's name, and we can, if he wins, we'll get his username. No, I accidentally clicked spin off screen. I'm not saying. I'm not telling anyone who. I'm not saying. I don't need an enemy. It was a blank space. All right, here we go.
I'm also just noticed that Kelsey has been live tweeting for Top Shot Takes tonight. I was just seeing some pretty fun stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, follow us on Top Shot Takes on Twitter if you don't. So you can see all that good stuff.
Wait, then Ara Wilson calling this back too. Dunbar is for money laundering.
Listen, FBI, it's a joke. It's not real. All right, we spinning this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Count me in.
3, 2. One.
I feel like this is the least
Spin
favorite
it.
thing. The least favorite thing I make you do.
Well, I just keep
Okay.
remembering you starting with 30.
Oh, Tom Silva.
Tom
Oh,
Sylvia for the
Sylvia.
win.
Tom
Tom
Sylvia.
Sylvia for the win.
Just so we remember.
Wow. Good hit, Tom.
Good
Good
hit.
A
Good
decent-
stuff.
That's a good, yeah. And then we need a 69420 badge.
Yeah.
And get this trending on Twitter. Yeah, congrats, Tom.
If you want, that'll be the
Nice.
quickest way to get me off the show and into a cell.
Oh man. All right. Any other business? Anything else we need to get through?
I'm seeing this comment from Lloyd. Believe me, I'm keeping an eye on this UFC one. I haven't heard anything about UFC. I've seen it mentioned in other stories where they're talking about the investors that are joining Top Shot and getting all behind it and how Dapper has this with UFC, but I'm not seeing any sort of movement on when this is going to happen. So we'll see.
Yeah. I was real hopeful they'd pull something out for opening day of baseball. Just like, hey, surprise, we got NFTs too. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, I'll have to settle with this.
Yankees lose. Yankees lose.
Oh man.
Good day. It's a good day.
I just want to say too, there was a couple comments like this from Matthew and other people too. If you filled out the form in previous streams, am I good to go? No, we fill it out every time because we like to have you here to win some stuff, you know?
I'm seeing the rest of the chat talking about the UFC. Yeah, there's a pre-sign up. I did that. They sent an email. You fill out a whole questionnaire form. So you can get on that pre-sign up list, but nothing new. And I'll follow their Twitter account. Looks like there's a Flow Twitter account to check out.
I filled that form. I filled that survey out so poorly. I was like, I could try to fake it, but I'm just going to be honest. I don't know UFC, but if you want someone to learn and be a new fan, hit me up.
Yeah.
Did not.
I really love when we do these like this time of stream because we really can see the passage of time through Greg's stream. Like we can see, the sun is setting. There's no more backdrop.
Nice little West Coast sunset.
No more lawn mowing and cats running across my keyboard.
That's right. That's right.
No.
All right. We did it. If there's no more business, all of the things, like, subscribe, notify. I'll drop the Discord link one more time. So if you were all trying to get in on the Discord, we have a lot of fun in there. There's a lot of good stuff. We all celebrated together.
It's fun.
People were getting packs. We enjoy it.
That's right.
We should do one more Conley update before we get out of here. Great point.
Yeah.
Great point. Let me pull it up real quick. And then we'll get out of here. I'll even share it. Let's go. This will be the last thing we do. 175. Listen, that's actually holding high. I thought that was going to be at 7. So,
listen, let me at least get out of there before it tanks. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll check back tomorrow morning. Remember, tomorrow, if you're waiting like for the 9 a.m., it's gonna be 7:30 a.m. Eastern, which I'm not thrilled about. Also, shout out Scott G with the bang bang. And I don't know, maybe we'll be back this weekend. Who knows?
Yeah. See what we can do.
Who knows? All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.